Doing an assessment or evaluation of yourself, your team, your group, or a person that you're mentoring is a really important way to help you to go full circle in your pursuit of God, or to help them go full circle in their pursuit. And now, a simple assessment just uses some of the basic truths and principles at the Pursue God Library as a framework for figuring out where you're winning and where you still need to improve. You just follow these 3 steps. Number 1 is choose the assessment tool. To assess the spiritual progress or development of a person that you're mentoring, you would use Foundations as an assessment tool. You would use the Marriage Basics series to assess your own marriage or the marriage of someone that you're helping. You can use mentor training as a framework to assess how you're doing at making disciples. You could use operations training as a tool to help you evaluate how you're doing in your ministry on your team at church. And you could use the small group feedback form to assess the health of your small group. So choose an assessment tool. Each tool has some basic principles that provide a framework. And that leads to our second step, that as you choose that tool, then you need to summarize those principles. Before you can really assess yourself or anyone else, it's important you have a very clear understanding of the basic truths or principles that form the framework for your evaluation. Whether it's Foundations or Marriage Basics or whatever else it might be, you need to spend some time to go through those conversations or go through those series to make sure that you grasp fully those principles, that you can repeat them yourself, so you really understand them before you move on to use them in an actual assessment process. So summarize the principles for yourself, and when you've mastered that, then you're ready for step 3, and that is you actually assess with 3 basic questions. Now, with those basic principles in mind, you're ready to do the actual evaluation. And it's quite simple. You just ask 3 basic questions with those principles in mind. Number 1, where am I the strongest right now? Number 2, where am I the weakest right now? And number 3, what can I do in the next month to move forward? Remember, nobody can pursue God for you. And that's why we encourage you to make assessment just a monthly habit to help yourself and to help somebody else move forward in every area of life.